Recorded on a fairly grey and damp day in mid-August, this short 1.5 mile circular walk is perfect for dog walkers or anyone who wants a quick leg stretch but prefers getting away from the more popular paths around the twin reservoirs. The walk starts from a small lay-by on the old Roman road known as the Street, which runs from the main car park between the twin reservoirs towards Pimchair and onto the village of Rayno. There's only space for a few cars in the lay-by, so you may prefer to walk up from the main car park, or my preference would be the small car park at Pimchair, just a short distance up the lane, and then walking back to the starting point. The walk includes some wonderfully panoramic views over the surrounding Peak District countryside, with the added bonus of a visit to the evocative circular stone building known as St Joseph's Shrine. To start the walk, go through the small gate beside the lay-by and head diagonally left along the path, following the sign marked Errwood. After a short distance, take the path on the left, which leads up the slope, following the sign towards Foxlow Edge. Keep following this narrow track across the moorland as it rises slightly to the right of the summit of the slope. Follow the path through a gap in the stone wall and turn right, keeping the wall on your right. Walk down the slope, between a wire fence on your left and the stone wall. There are some wonderful views on your left, across the Goyt Valley, with Errwood Reservoir nestling in the valley below. Just a short distance further, you come to a gap in the stone wall on your right. The rocks just beyond the wall provide a great place to sit and enjoy the panorama. The ridged line on the far horizon is known as the Tors. Furthest right is Pimchair, then Aldgate Nick, Cat's Tor and Shining Tor. Walk further along the path until you come to a small footpath sign on your right. The track isn't obvious and can get overgrown with ferns, but turn right just before the sign and head down the slight slope. The path soon becomes more clear. Follow it between a gap in the stone wall, heading diagonally right down the obvious track. Follow the track as it passes through the trees. This section of the walk can get quite muddy after rain. Turn right when you reach the wider track. Continue for some distance along this narrow track until you pass the stone ruins of what was once Withenleach Farm, last occupied in 1835, and reach a fork in the path. The path on the right continues to the starting point. Take the left fork down the slope to visit St Joseph's Shrine, a small circular stone building which I always find a wonderful spot to rest a while. This Catholic shrine contains many prayers and offerings left over the years by walkers. The coloured tiles showing St Joseph carrying the infant Jesus were sadly defaced some years ago. A plaque above shows that the shrine was dedicated to Sister Dolores in 1889. She was a Spanish companion to Jessie Grimshaw, the widow of Samuel Grimshaw, who once owned the estate and lived in Errwood Hall. To continue the walk, head up the steps to the left of the shrine and turn left along the track. You will soon reach the starting point beside the old Roman road. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Please do visit the companion website at www.goyt-valley.org.uk for lots more walks, photos and information about this magical part of the Peak District National Park. Thanks for watching.